What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we're going to be diving into some Ultra League Premier Cup Classic battles submitted to the channel by a member of the community, XehrFelRose, who is now a fellow content creator as well, so there'll be a link down to his channel down in the description. You guys should definitely go check him out. Now, today's team is kind of a twist on Though Technical's team from last year. If you guys remember, Lapras, Toxicroak, and Gallade double fighter in the back, but this time we have Walrein here, Shadow Walrein at that, which is going to be really cool to see. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this team and these battles, and let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, getting into the first battle here, we have Walrein on the lead versus Obstagoon. Okay, so bad matchup right here. We're going to see a swap into the Gallade right away, and a counter swap into Gengar. That is the wrong choice right here. Gallade is going to be able to fully farm down because of how oppressive Confusion is versus the poison typing there. So they're going to go ahead and farm down. Gallade takes Switch. Had to give up a shield, but is loaded on energy, so we'll likely see shields come back here from this energy. So let's see if Obstagoon decides to come back in. No, it's going to be Charizard. Okay, so they're going to go ahead and go for double close combat here. Both Leaf Blade and close combat are resisted. Close combat has that same type attack bonus here, so we are going to see a shield on the first one. They're going to go ahead and throw a second one. I'm not sure if Charizard really needed to shield here. I think it might have been able to survive too. No, it definitely wouldn't have been able to survive too, so throwing up a shield there was the right call. They're going to go ahead and bring in the Walrein right here. Blast Burn now most likely coming through. Maybe it's going to be a shield bait, but yeah, they're going to go ahead and shield, and they got to be ready for the potential swap into Obstagoon, as Walrein's going to be able to fully farm down, and it is going to be the swap, so Toxicroak's going to be able to take this one. Have loaded energy to take out the Charizard, and that is looking to be a good game, because Walrein right there would have been able to survive a Blast Burn and fully farm down, which would have been unfortunate there for Obstagoon. But Toxicroak right here, sitting in a really good position. Going to go ahead and soak the next Night Slash and then throw Sludge Bombs here versus Charizard to close this game out. Maybe even Mud Bombs. Nope, they're going to surrender. So good game, very well played there on the first one. Alright, moving to the next one. We have Walrein on the lead versus Sirfetch'd, another fighter. They're going to have to leave it, and they're going to need to go straight into Gallade, which they do. The Confusion landed right there, which is beautiful. And we do see a Gyarados swap in, so they once again can flip this mid-game matchup if they decide to go deep into shields because of the raw damage from Confusion. If they land a Leaf Blade as well, which they do, they can definitely flip this mid-game around, which is going to be very advantageous for them. So the Gallade is going to go ahead and shield right here, and then we will see the Confusion farm down. Gallade mid-game swap is incredibly deadly in this meta right now. They're going to bring back in Sirfetch'd. What is in the back? It's got to be something extremely weak to Gallade's charge moves. Maybe it's Swampert, or maybe it's a tank, right, for close combat. But Gallade's going to go ahead and let the charge move go through. It is going to be Leaf Blade, so Gallade will go down. They're going to bring in the Toxicroak now, which is sitting very nice. They need to be careful about a potential Brave Bird right here, so we'll likely see a shield going up. I wasn't counting the fast moves there. They're going to let it go. It is just going to be another Leaf Blade. That's perfectly fine. And let's see, they're just going to go ahead and farm down. What is that final Pokemon? It is a sitting duck. It's going to be a Walrein, so that completely makes sense. That is a good game, very well played. Alright, moving to the next one. So far, Gallade showing just how strong it is in the mid-game. We have a Kanto Muck here on the lead. So, definitely a dangerous matchup for both Pokemon. Walrein here having access to Earthquake, and the Muck there having access to Thunder Punch. So, we'll have to see how this plays out, but they're going to go ahead and go straight for Icicle Spears right here. Not even building up, but they do get a shield as well, which is very nice. I thought for sure they'd build up to Earthquake and then throw the Icicle Spear, but that's okay. They're going to go ahead and shield the first Thunder Punch, and now this is going to be an interesting race. Can they get to the Earthquake in time? The opponent swaps into Trevenant, and this Walrein is loaded on energy. This is going to be devastating here. First one lands, which is beautiful. They're going to go ahead and throw the second one now, and obviously Trevenant does pretty well against the back line, so this is very ideal to face off against, and Trevenant's gone out of the game. They're going to go ahead and now swap in the Muck, or swap into the Gallade on the Muck, who cannot swap out because of the switch clock. So this is a beautiful setup now for Gallade to basically farm down with Confusion. They might have to give up a shield, but no, they don't want to, so they're going to go ahead and throw the Leaf Blade right here. It's going to be resisted, but hopefully it does enough damage to take it out. Barely not enough. Can they Confusion down? Yes, they can. Final Pokemon is going to be another Walrein, so that's going to be a GG. As you guys can tell, there's Toxicroak still in the back, so this is looking very good. Now, Walrein here with energy could be pretty deadly because of the Earthquake. They're going to go ahead and shield as well. So this is going to be interesting. Walrein has the energy to potentially win this game. They're going to have to throw the Earthquake right here if they want to win. But they have so much energy that I imagine it is going to be the Earthquake. So now this is going to be an interesting race between Toxicroak and Walrein. Can Toxicroak get to the Sludge Bomb in time? Is this just going to be an Earthquake or an Icicle Spear? It's going to go ahead and shield. Is it going to be the Icicle Spear? It is going to be Icicle Spear. Can they get to the Earthquake in time? No, they do get to the Sludge Bomb, so Toxicroak's going to be able to close it right there, so that is going to be a good battle, very well played. A little bit more energy, and Walrein might have been able to boom there with Earthquake. Close one. All right. Moving into the next battle, we have Walrein on the lead versus XehrFelRose. Just all these lead losses. They're going to go ahead and swap straight into the Gallade, as we know. Confusion is going to be resisted, so this matchup is definitely a bit more favorable to the XehrFelRose because of the charge moves there. With Drill Run, it's going to be doing neutral damage, so they're going to go ahead and respect it. Oh, an Aerial Ace. Definitely a good shield right there. But at least they're keeping distance away of Walrein to XehrFelRose, but we also don't know what they have in the back. They're going to go ahead and go for close combat. They do get a shield there, which is nice, but also unfortunate as it didn't land for neutral damage. They're going to have to go into 2 shields here. And it is going to be another Aerial Ace. So this is not looking good. XehrFelRose looking very strong against this team. Gallade is going for another close combat. They need to get this XehrFelRose out of there. The XehrFelRose is reading that they have an opportunity to win, and they're going to go ahead. Do they get to the Leaf Blade? They do in time! Is this going to do enough damage? I don't think it will. I think XehrFelRose might just be able to hold on, and it does. They're going to go ahead and swap into Toxicroak, saving the Gallade and countering down. We do see a Swampert now come in, so this is going to be interesting. They have to go for Mud Bombs now. We don't know what that third Pokemon is going to be, but my goodness, that was a great swap into Toxicroak to eliminate the XehrFelRose, which was absolutely loaded on energy and would have put in a lot of damage on the back line. So here comes the Earthquake. Boom! This Toxicroak goes down, and we do see a Walrein versus Walrein mirror right here. They also have Gallade as a potential sack swap, and Swampert as well is still pretty loaded on health. So they're going to go ahead and get boomed, half boomed there, I should say, by an Earthquake. But this is going to be an interesting race. I think they are one fast move ahead. So it's going to be a very tight race. Can they catch the charge move? Are they going to be able to win to Earthquake? Let's see. They're going to go ahead and swap, and they catch the charge move on Gallade right here. That is an incredible swap, soaking the Earthquake as well, and they're going to be able to load up on energy. They're going for their own Earthquake right away. I'm surprised they didn't load up a bit extra on energy, as this is going to be an interesting race right here. Can they get to the Icicle Spear in time? Charge move now coming through from the Swampert. Is it the Earthquake? No, it's just a Hydro Cannon, and able to hang on and get to the Icicle Spear. So that is going to be a good game, very well played, as this is going to be doing neutral damage and take out the Swampert. So this team's looking very strong. So far, all lead losses right here as well. All right, so we got Walrein versus Charizard on the lead. All right, somewhat of a neutral matchup here. Because of the typings that we see in play. And they're going to go ahead and swap into a Shadow Machamp, which Gallade is going to dominate right here with Confusion. They're going to need to respect the rocks, or the payback, but they're going to go ahead and no shield. It was a bit quick, so it's definitely going to be just a Rock Slide, which is resisted, and they can fully farm down now. So things are looking pretty good, but Charizard is going to be able to come in and load up on some energy. Now, we saw before how much damage Close Combat did to Charizard, so it definitely cannot survive 2 close combats. They're going to go ahead and throw the first one right here. We may see a shield on the second one. I imagine they're not going to shield the first one, but let's see how this plays out. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and no shield the first one. Here comes the second one, and they get it just in time. This is now going to force the shield from Charizard, which really sets them up. Oh, Charizard just goes down! Gallade is on a mission! Toxicroak as well is going to clean this game up, so that's going to be a good game, very well played. My goodness, Gallade is putting in absolute work today. All right, we got Walrein on the lead versus Charizard. Again, somewhat of a neutral matchup like we said before. And they're both going to go ahead and stay in this one. As they decided to swap to try to catch the charge move. But we do see a Samurant come in. But thankfully, Leaf Blades right here are going to be doing super effective damage. Now, will we see a shield? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and see the shield on the Hydro Cannon right here. Would have done quite a bit of neutral damage in the matchup. But Gallade, thankfully, does have access to Leaf Blade. One of the best grass moves in the game that is not a community day everyday move. And it lands right there. That's beautiful. They can go ahead and farm down. Wow, able to get to another Hydro Cannon. Definitely holding on there with 1 HP and a Dream. But let's see how this plays out. Charizard's going to be coming back in, looking to farm down. Close Combat's going to be a nice setup as well by chunking the HP. Hopefully they can get to it in time. One more Confusion. Oh, barely able to get it right there with 1 HP. This is likely going to be no shielded right here, but Charizard as well. Oh, they go ahead and shield it. Okay, this is definitely a much better situation as Walrein now in even shields should be able to survive a Blast Burn, and they're going to go ahead and let it go. So let's see how this plays out. Blast Burn does land right there. Quite a bit of neutral damage. And we do see a swap right away into a fighter. We don't know which fighter it was. I didn't catch the word. But Icicle Spear right here might be forcing that final shield. No, it's going to be a Machamp. So Toxicroak right here is going to go ahead and come in and try its best to fully farm down. Thankfully, it's going to be resisting all the moves right here. But hopefully... is it Payback? No, it's just going to be a Rock Slide. Payback is resisted as well, but it would have done a lot of damage. Here comes another charge move. Are they going to shield it? I think they have to. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and shield the Cross Chop, and then hopefully they can get to 2 Sludge Bombs in time. They're going to throw the Mud Bomb first right here. If this gets no shielded by Charizard, this is going to be a very close battle. And it does get no shielded, so Charizard looking very strong right now. They're going to go ahead and throw another Mud Bomb, and this is going to be a race. Switch Clock might be coming back up, and we may see an Icicle Spear be thrown. Here comes the Switch Clock. No, the Charizard decides to throw its energy instead of farming down. That means Walrein, if it has an Icicle Spear right now, which it does, is going to be able to win the game with 1 HP and a Dream. My goodness, that was a close battle right there. I think we would have saw a swamp and a Walrein either way because Switch Clock was coming right back up. But good game, very well played. All right, moving to the next one, we got a Shadow Walrein Mirror. Okay, let's see how this plays out. They're going to go ahead and swap right away into Gallade and start getting ahead on energy. And the Walrein's deciding to stay in, so maybe whatever's in the back is extremely weak to Gallade. Maybe there's a double fighter in the back as well. Maybe like Toxicroak and Sirfetch'd, we don't know. But Leaf Blade right here is going to be putting a lot of damage. Did they shield? Okay, very interesting. Here comes the charge move. That did no damage, but hopefully that was shielded right there. Yeah, it was shielded. Okay, you guys can see in the top right. Just a visual glitch right there. But here comes another Leaf Blade. Going to be forcing the final shield here from Walrein. Okay, shield's just not showing, but that's all right. They're going to go ahead and let the Gallade go down to the Icicle Spear, but it hangs on right there, and we do see a Kingdra in the back. Okay, interesting. Now, it may be Dragon... They would have brought in the Dragonite to the Gallade right here, but we're just going to see Icicle Spears be thrown in this matchup. Neutral damage, right, because of that Dragon water typing there on Kingdra. But let's see if an Outrage is going to land. That's what's going to be very interesting. If Outrage lands here, it's going to do quite a bit of neutral damage. They're going to go ahead and no-shield it, and it is going to be the Outrage. That does so much damage. They're going to swap now into Toxicroak, farm down with Counter, and let's see what those final Pokemon are going to be. We know the Walrein's relatively low, and it's going to be a Nidoqueen right here. All right, so they're going to have to throw a couple Mud Bombs in order to win this game. Makes a lot of sense why they didn't swap anything into Gallade because of the moveset right there that it does have. So they're going to go ahead. Oh, what a beautiful swap into Walrein to catch the next Mud Bomb right here. This is a dance of energy, but Walrein is going to have to farm down. No, it is able to get to the charge move. They're going to let it go. Oh, this is going to be a close one. Icicle Spear, not enough. Oh, it is enough to take out the Toxicroak, but it's not able to get to the charge move. Walrein, can you get to the Icicle Spear in time? And it has it yet again. This is going to be doing super effective damage. I imagine it's going to boom the Nidoqueen right here. Yeah. Boom! Takes out the Nidoqueen. So very, very good battle right there. All right, moving into the next one, we have Walrein on the lead versus Roserade. Okay, so obviously a positive matchup right here, but has to watch out on the back end. We do see the Walrein come in. They're going to go ahead and come into Gallade right here. We saw what this matchup did before, where Leaf Blades are typically shielded. It still does quite a bit of super effective damage, but they really need to watch out for this Earthquake. And they're going to go ahead and no-shield the first Icicle Spear, so that was a risky call right here. Here comes the second one. They're going to have to shield this now, and hopefully the opponent decides to at least let the Walrein maybe shield once and then let one go, because if Gallade can come out of here by farming down and have a Rose Raid matchup on the back end, it's looking very good. They're going to go ahead. Oh, they're going to have to double shield now. They got to put all of their faith into Gallade in order to flip this mid game right here. And take out the Walrein. But here comes the next Leaf Blade. Will it be shielded now? Let's see. No, it's going to be no shielded right there. We do see the Rose Raid come back in, and this damage is absolutely deadly. Here comes a close combat. Could you imagine if this was synchronized? The oh man, that lands for a lot of damage if it was synchronized for the Community Day move. But Walrein's going to be able to farm down. They swap into Toxicroak now to catch the charge move as well. This is just going to be a Leaf Storm, which is resisted, but that did a ton of damage anyways. And the final Pokemon is going to be an Obstagoon. This is going to be a very tight endgame right here, as Obstagoon's Night Slash might just do enough damage. Hopefully they can get to it. Mud Bomb in time. Can they get to it? Yes, they can. This is going to be forcing the shield, and Walrein yet again is going to have to close this game out with an Icicle Spear like we've seen in all the matches. So here comes Shadow Walrein. The opponent decides to surrender. They know it's going to be a good game. Very well played. All right, moving to the next one. We have Walrein versus XehrFelRose. Okay, we're going to see a swap out right away. Oh, no, they decide to stay in and catch the fast move there on Gallade. It's a bit delayed when it comes to the damage done. And the XehrFelRose is deciding to stay in as well, so they're going to go ahead and go for Leaf Blades now. Hopefully, this chips enough health to force a shield here, which it does. That's beautiful. Now, here comes the charge moves from XehrFelRose. This thing is absolutely loaded, and they're going to let it go. It's going to be a Thunder Punch. Gallade is able to hang on, and they do throw a Leaf Blade now versus the opponent's Gallade. So this is actually very tough for them, as Gallade on the other side is going to be able to destroy this team. Now, Walrein still has 2 shields, which is very advantageous for this matchup. But let's see how this plays out. They're going to go ahead and shield the Leaf Blade. They got to force the Icicle Spear right away. They're going to overload just a bit. No, they're just going to fully commit to the farm down. Oh man, here comes another Leaf Blade. Might just be a close combat though. That's quite a bit of energy on Gallade. No, it's just a Leaf Blade. That is a huge call right there. They're going to go ahead and throw the Icicle Spear now to take out Gallade. And again, they have 2 loaded, I believe. So we're going to see another potential shield. They're going to swap out right away into Toxicroak. You guys see that. He's clicking on it. XehrFelRose is going to come back in. They're going to swap out right away, so they do catch the Thunder Punch right here, which is very nice, and we don't know what that final Pokemon is going to be, but hopefully Toxicroak can handle it. The opponent's deciding to stay in. That's a big tell that whatever's in the back is weak to Toxicroak, so we're going to see that final shield be given up here on the Toxicroak, and we're going to see a farm down, probably a swap out now from the opponent. It's going to be a Venusaur, so this is going to be an interesting match. They got to go for Mud Bomb right here to try to force the shield, and then hopefully they can get to a Sludge Bomb in time. Oh man, the Venusaur decided no shield. They're going to go ahead and go for another Mud Bomb. Venusaur can overload on energy and might be able to take this one. If they force a shield though right here, this is looking very good. They don't get the shield. Walrein still has an Icicle Spear like all the previous matchups, and Venusaur is going to go ahead and throw its energy now. This is going to be a very, very close battle. I think Venusaur might just have it. Yeah, it's got 2 attacks. So that is looking to be a good game. Very well played. Venusaur did a great job overloading on energy right there and saving its shield for the Icicle Spear that was loaded on Walrein. All right, moving to the next battle. We have Walrein on the lead versus Trevenant. Okay, interesting lead matchup. We'll have to see who decides to shield in this matchup, but they're going to go ahead and swap into Nidoqueen. So we're going to see the Gallade come in and absolutely chunk with Confusion right here, because of that poison typing there on the Nidoqueen. Now, Poison Fangs are just going to be consistently thrown right here. It's going to set up well for Trevenant to be able to farm down with Shadow Claw, and Gallade is going to have the shield, which is a very tough choice right here. Hopefully the Leaf Blade didn't go through. Yeah, it didn't go through, so they should be able to farm down now. Now, Trevenant coming back in. They're going to have to throw the Leaf Blades here, as close combat is double resisted because of that ghost typing. So Leaf Blades, even though it is resisted, is the move to go for. And they go down to 1 Shadow Claw. My goodness. Alright, so Walrein looking to come back in, but at a shield disadvantage. But thankfully the fast moves are doing super effective damage. Now we do see a swap out into the Walrein as well. So Toxicroak's going to come in, and this is going to be a very interesting endgame, as they could potentially boom with an Earthquake right here. But do you save the shield for your Walrein to just close this game out anyways? I think that might be the play. Yeah, we're going to see a no-shield right here. They're calling a bluff here on the Earthquake, and it is just going to be the Icicle Spear, which means Toxicroak might just be able to farm down now. No, here comes another one, and this is a perfect setup for their own Wall Rain. They got to let Toxicroak go down. They're going to bring in their own Wall Rain right here and farm down for extra energy. And all they need to really do is get to 3 Icicle Spears. So here comes the first charge move from Trevenant. It's going to be the Seed Bomb here, but Wall Rain is loaded. And again, I think they only need 3 Icicle Spears here, 2 to get the shields, and 1 to close the game out, as the Powder Snows as well are really starting to add up. And Wall Rain again is fully loaded on energy. So here comes the second one, gets the second shield. Here comes the third one. Is this going to do enough damage? Wall Rain carrying this whole game with Icicle Spears right here. Is it enough? Yes, it is. Boom! One-shots it right there. And that is going to be a good game. Very well played. So, huge congratulations to XehrFelRose for reaching Legend. I believe this is what he did on this set. We'll have to see. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is Legend achievement right here. Yep, he did. So, huge congratulations there. This was an awesome team. Again, it was kind of a twist on what Though Technical made last year. If you guys have been around Go Battle League for that long, the Wall Rain there is a great option to Lapras, and then the double fighter in the back with Toxicroak and Gallade is very strong. You guys saw how strong Gallade can be on the safe swap. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.